My name's Alison Lawrence, and I'm a competitive whistler. I've decided to have my 2 front teeth removed because I want to be the best. I guess my ultimate inspiration is a man called Alessandro Moreschi. He was a singer in Italy, and he was what's called a castrato, which means that he was castrated. And he did that so that he could keep his beautiful soprano voice. Because if he had gone through puberty and hadn't been castrated, he would have lost it. His voice would have broken, and it would have become too deep. So he did that for his career and for his passion, which I found amazing. It's an inspiration to me because that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm from Pennsylvania, which is just below New York State. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful state. Very small whistling community there in the state, but when you take the other 49 states into account, there's actually quite a lot going on in the whistling world over there. But when you hear Dixie, everyone thinks Whistling Dixie, which is a song from, I think it was the early 19th century. I'm not sure, but it's sort of come to represent the whole South of the United States, which is where I'm from. And I thought it was cool because there's the South in the States, which is called Dixieland. It's a nickname for that whole region. And Australia is the South of the world. So it kind of tied the two worlds together for me.
My name's James Stewart. I'm Alison's boyfriend. We met about 2 years ago on a Ferris wheel.
It sounds so made up.
Yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting on a cage by myself, and Alison came running up last minute and jumped in with one of her friends, and yeah, we talked for about, I don't know, 3 minutes that you have on the Ferris wheel, and yeah, we just went on our first date the next night.
Yeah, it's all worked out pretty well since then.
When she first told me about her plans, I was shocked. I was almost angry, I guess.
We're not really a couple that fight, or we're both pretty easygoing in general, and so even just having these sort of serious talks on a regular basis was it really changed the dynamic of our relationship.
I guess I'm pretty conflicted. I can understand that she wants to, I don't know, excel, I guess, at whistling, but it's your face, you know. So I don't know. I'm trying to be supportive, but it's tough. I don't want her to make a mistake, you know.
Yeah.
Mini mini ma, mini mini ma, mini mini ma, mini mini ma.
Mini mini ma, mini mini ma, mini mini ma, mini mini ma.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Yeah.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
Good. Lips should be tingling. Okay.
They're starting to tingle.
Right. My name's Neil Turner. I'm a whistling coach. I've been whistling for 35 years, and Alison here has come across from the States as my pupil, and we're hoping to take her to the next level of whistling.
So I chose Achy Breaky Heart to as my sound clip to send to Neil with my initial introduction email when I first started toying with the idea of moving out here to be coached by Neil. Well, at the time I thought that Achy Breaky Heart would showcase my range, which is It's so
Was that 3 or 4 chords? Yeah.
I don't know.
We had a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do.
Yeah, it seemed like a really difficult song at the time. When I lost my front teeth when I was, I don't know, I guess like 6 or 7, I found that I was a better whistler then. Just, I mean, the passage was, the air was able to just come out so fluidly and such a clear sound. And my teeth grew in, and I kept whistling, but I never really forgot how clear my whistling was at that time. I wouldn't say I got obsessed with the idea, but it's something that always came back to me that I thought about.
When I said she needs to be passionate and she needs to really put herself out there, the fact that she wanted to go that far was both flattering and also a little bit upsetting. I can't argue with your passion. It's just the way you want to go about it, but I can't argue with it. As I said, I'm a touch conflicted. Just a touch conflicted.
Some sessions, we make a breakthrough and it'll be awesome. Some will just be time for us to just freestyle and practice, not really trying to get out of my range, just sort of bouncing off each other with songs and improv and
try things,
try
something new.
Yeah.
I like to throw a curveball occasionally.
Yeah, you do like to throw me curveballs. So it's been about 2 months since the extraction, since I had my front teeth removed. And everything's healed. Everything's looking good. I have my denture in today. So I may look normal, but it's actually removable. And then I'm toothless. So it just slips in and out like that. It was molded on my real teeth. So it looks quite natural. It's handcrafted to look like real bone. And it's quite comfortable. I'm pretty happy with it, and everything's healed really well other than gums. It's feeling good overall. It takes a bit of getting used to, of course, but the procedure was traumatic. I don't think I was prepared for that. I didn't really think about the actual extraction as much as I maybe should have, but to sum it up, my front teeth were wrenched out of my gums with a pair of pliers, and one of them snapped in the process. It was a sound I'll never forget. This is my favorite place to whistle. I've been coming here for about 2 years now. It's sort of my free space where I don't practice for competitions. It's not rehearsal. I just whistle whatever I want, whenever I want, for as long as I like. Sometimes I'm out here for hours. I find it very comforting because it's peaceful here, and there's no audience, there's no teacher, there's just the birds whistling and me whistling. It's nice. It feels right. I also think about my family a lot when I'm here, my family back in America. It sort of reminds me of the marshes and ponds around Pennsylvania in the country. Makes me feel a bit homesick, but in a good way. I was afraid you'd ask that. it turns out that James couldn't really deal with it like I thought he'd be able to. When I first met you guys, he was supportive. He knew that's what I wanted, and I thought I prepared him for what to expect with the whole thing, but we broke up about a month ago. For two reasons. He couldn't deal with it. I didn't see it coming at all. At all. I knew it would be difficult, but I didn't think it would end up like this. But of course, I'm disappointed with how things have turned out. I'd invite you to come in, but I know I've said before I don't really get nervous, but I feel a little nervous, so maybe in a couple competitions time you guys can come and watch me. I feel like doing this one alone, but I'll be back soon. They don't take very long. So, wish me more luck. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Sorry to make you guys wait. Second place in the annual City Songbird Whistle-Off. I would have gotten first place before I got this done. Now I don't even know what the point of it was. I feel like such an idiot. When I was in there, I could just tell that everyone thought I was an idiot. Just don't even know what to do with this. I don't feel proud of it because I have. It's from do you remember my ex-boyfriend James? He's just asking how the competition went. Everyone's expecting me to be so good. I feel like such an idiot. I'll give him a call. Hi. Thanks for your text.